Hi guys, so quickly want to chat about this. So this is a knife that I made, okay. My wife gave a present for me and one of my friends to go to a knife making course. So it was a 2-day course, I made the knife and I'm actually very impressed. I thought it's going to look like something you clean horses' hooves with. I then thought it would actually look like a knife, okay. But with this course, there's this guy, Stuart the Smith, and he's Stuart Smith. Coincidence. Anyway, so he looked over our shoulder and helped us through the whole way. And he's been doing it, I think, for 10 or 15 years. It's ridiculous. And with his help, we were able to make in 2 days a knife that's actually quite decent. It looks like a knife. So, pretty forward, I was at this place. It's basically an incubator for people to see other people's skills, to learn from each other. And the one guy there is also making knives. Isn't he? Yes, I made a knife, and he shows me the knife. Have a look at it, it's like, well, it's not bad. So that was his first knife as well. So technically, me and him are on par with how much knowledge we have in making knives. Anyway, I told him, like, no, you should try to go to this Stewart guy to see how the guy makes. He's like, nah, he rather wants to figure it out on his own, then go to somebody. He said I showed him Stuart's knives on the website, and there's some of the prices there. He's freaking out. It's like, whoa, the knife he made, he sold it for like $1,000 or something. Stuart is selling his for 15. And now I'm trying to explain to him, Stuart's been doing this for 10 to 15 years, so quality is different. And it's actually silly of him not to go and see him and try to learn from people who have done it before. It's like that whole Japanese, Chinese story of climbing mountain. Now, if you can get to somebody who's already done that, it's so much easier to go further on or go further beyond. But if you want to figure it out on your own, that's fine. And I'm actually just a little bit upset because the whole point of this incubator is actually to learn from each other. And even though he's in that situation, he cannot really see that he's actually doing it himself. And I can understand if it's difficult to get hold of somebody to help you. So if it's a very expensive thing, then I can understand. But Stuart's, for the prices when we did it, was like 2.5 grand. And it's a skill you can use again, especially if the guy wants to start making knives. So that's a little bit stupid, especially to learn from experts in the field. Like I said, I understand if you want to learn from somebody, I cannot get hold of him. So if I want to learn from Kasparov for playing chess, that might be difficult, which isn't anymore because on the masterclass actually you can learn from Kasparov. So I can sit and struggle on my own, or I can learn how professional people do it and go from there, if you can budget for it, of course, yes. Yeah, just wanted to chat about that. On that note, so me and my friends started to make knives, or trying to make knives. So I got the anvil, got everything. And the one thing that you have to do a lot is filing, polishing, filing it off. So he made this grinder. So it's a band that goes around, so that you have to basically file down the knife. And we're struggling with it because the band keeps climbing off. And struggle, we're not getting anywhere. I told him, it's like, no, let's take you to this incubator and people can have a look at it. And it's like, yes, we never got to it. And it was Huntex a few months ago, and we went there and we just chatted to one of the knife makers. And we showed him a video and he looks at it and he says, like, use duct tape. It's like, what? It's like, no, use duct tape. So on the band, there's 4 wheels where this band is going around. And the thing climbs off all the time to the one side. And we made it so that you can adjust it, but it's not working. So he said, like, no, the rollers are flat, so it can go off. But if you put duct tape around it, it's actually giving a curvature, so it holds on better. Use duct tape. It's like, no, surely that cannot work. And went home, put on duct tape, and made first knife on the machine. And there again, this is from a guy who has 10, 15 years of experience, and we try to struggle on our own. So if you can, get somebody who can help you, and you don't have to waste that idle time by trying to figure stuff out on your own.